let me, Mr. Garg, ask you this question. And, this has again created a lot of stir on social media because the finance minister in his speech spoke about cryptocurrencies. And he said cryptocurrencies are not legal tender. And that is the stated position of the government because it's not legal tender. We understand that. But he also said that the government will crack down on using cryptocurrencies for illegal activities. Now, the question one is, if it's not legal tender, is the government going to say at some point, there is a committee that you're a part of, that you're looking into, are you at some point going to say that trading in cryptocurrencies is an illegal activity?
Let's not call them as cryptocurrencies, because that's what we don't believe that they are currency or coin.
Okay.
So we have used the expression crypto assets.
Okay.
Right. So these crypto assets are being used today. The exchanges are being set up. A lot of people are buying it, and there is a trade going on without understanding the full fundamental values of that. So what the government has stated, and this is a progressive policy statement which has been coming out. Once, a couple of weeks back, we said the government does not treat this as a currency and coin at all. Now in the budget speech, the finance minister said that we will not allow its use for the payment system and also payment of illegal activities. Right. That has been stated, which would mean that the government would do something to make this kind of use of crypto assets illegal, will eliminate that. Now, thereafter, the crypto assets still remain. People may view, some people may find value in crypto assets still, despite there not being any fundamental value there for many others. And that would require it to be sort of regulated in a way so that whatever transactions takes place in crypto assets for the part which is legitimate is regulated by the regulators. This becomes transparent.
But isn't that part already transparent because they follow the KYC norms? I understand that there's been notices that have been sent to people, and there have been surveys and not raids that have been conducted. So can you explain to us what is the nature of regulation that you're looking at bringing in? Because I would imagine even the global markets are listening to what is happening here in India, because while we've seen a fair degree of volatility today, the prices of the Bitcoin, etc., have crashed quite significantly. So they are watching what India is doing as well, sir.
So the exchanges which have been set up currently are not the regulated exchanges. Nobody regulates them. They are in a way self-set up, self-regulated kind of thing. There is no legal requirement, statutory requirement for effecting certain kind of KYCs and transactions. There is no record of those transactions which is done today. So when you move to a system of regulated exchanges for these crypto assets, then you have entire trail and those things. So that is what comes when you get traded. Imagine the securities trade outside in the dabba trades, etc., which takes place, and securities trade which takes place in regulated stock exchanges. So that's the change which comes about when you regulate it.
Okay, so when can we expect the committee to finalize its recommendations? Because there was a previous committee as well which put out its recommendations, which was never made public. So when can we expect regulation on this front?
We hope now that within this financial year, the committee would finalize its recommendations, and then it would require legal changes, it would require regulatory assignment to be made, which regulator would do it.
So all which regulator will do it, sir?
So let us see, let's wait for that recommendations to emerge in the government decisions. But certainly there would be a regulator who would regulate.